Today on the Cardinal Sports Network, we bring you boys varsity basketball CVC semifinal competition between Lawrence and Notre Dame. We're going to send it to the gymnasium now where WBCB will do the announcing.
Home of the Cardinals, Lawrence High School, the scene for tonight's contest, the CVC boys semifinals, a trip to the first ever finals here on WBCB tonight, as the Irish of Notre Dame travel just down the road on 206 to Lawrence High School to face the number 2 seed Cardinals here on WBCB. Hello again, everybody, alongside Gus Barber. My name is Mike Warren. Great to be with you, and an exciting game tonight between the Irish of Notre Dame, who have won 15 consecutive meetings in as many years against the Lawrence Cardinals, including their last time out, which was to begin this 2024-25 campaign. It was a victory in favor of Notre Dame against the Lawrence Cardinals, 42-38, back on December 13th in 2024. Both of these teams, Gus, look a whole lot different since that first meeting back in December. The Irish of late playing their better brand of basketball. The Lawrence Cardinals, after that first loss of the season, well, they were able to mix in an 11-game win streak and find themselves as the 2 seed here in the CVC tournament.
Yeah, anytime you can go on an 11-game win streak is just extremely impressive. Obviously, like you said, that first game, not what they wanted against Notre Dame, but they have a chance to avenge that right here tonight in the CVC tournament.
The atmosphere in this gym, a lively one as the fans continue to file in. Student sections packed to the gills, and a trip to the CVC tournament finals on the line on WBCB tonight. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. First for Notre Dame, Will Foley in the backcourt with Charlie Scher and Miles Rankin, Wyatt Moore and Josh Gitete round out the starting 5 for Notre Dame under head coach Tim Stevens. At 15-8 on the year, Tim Stevens and the Irish looking for their first trip to the CVC tournament finals. Familiar ground in this similar scenario in the Mercer County tournament for the Irish, but uncharted waters here in the CVC tournament. A trip to the first ever finals on the line here tonight, but against the Cardinals of Lawrence at 18-5, led by their leading scorer in Marvin McNeil, averaging 16 points per game. He had 18 back on that performance back on the 13th of December. A junior guard matchup tonight, Gus, between Will Foley and Marvin McNeil. It should be a fun one tonight. Both of them averaging above 15 points per game. We're going to honor America here tonight, and jump ball next on WBCB.
And now let's see this evening's starting lineup. For the Notre Dame Irish, junior number 0, Will Foley. Senior number 3, Charlie Shore. Senior number 4, Miles Rankin. Senior number 11, Wyatt Moore. And senior number 23, Josh Capetta. The Irish head coach was Tim Stevens, assisted by Kevin Booth,
Well, there you heard the starting lineups for Notre Dame. It's Will Foley in the backcourt with Miles Rankin and Wyatt Moore, Charlie Scher and Josh Gitete rounding out the starting five for Tim Stevens' Irish. Connor Crowley, the senior, gets the start in the backcourt under head coach Jeff Molinelli. The Lawrence Cardinals at 18-5. Noah Johansson, the big man in the middle, at 6 feet 5 inches tall. Marvin McNeil getting the start, averaging 16 points per game.
Deacon Moore. And sophomore, number 21, Andrew Tempo. The Cardinals head coach, Mr. Jeff Molinelli, assisted by Mr. Casey Reed, Mr. Nick Brackett, Mr. Tony Mormile, and Mr. Tyler O'Shea. Your officials for the game, Mr. Troy Stevenson, Mr. Shark Rashad, Mr. Gary Mancuso. Your official clock operator is Mr. Mike Abbott. Official scorer is Miss Diana Brackett. Your athletic trainer.
The Cardinals sporting the home black uniforms with the white letters and numbers across the chest. Andrew Tembo rounding out the starting lineup for the Cardinals again. It's Crowley, Johansson, McNeil, Deacon Moore, and Andrew Tembo, the starting five for the Lawrence Cardinals.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your safety and safety of all participants, we ask your cooperation, please, staying off the court.
Absolutely packed house here tonight, Mike.
Fans still filing in. It's a good one on hand, and we're pleased to bring you the action here tonight on WBCB alongside Gus Barber. My name is Mike Warren, Josh Gitete, and Noah Johansson at midcourt. Quite the atmosphere here tonight. Ball is tipped and won by the Cardinals, and hitting the deck, Connor Crowley, no whistle. And here are the Cardinals to start tonight. In the post, it's Tembo going to work, dumps it into Crowley, baseline drive, floater on the way from Moore. That won't drop. Tembo second chance, looking for Crowley. Saves, but it's out of bounds on the baseline. Turnover towards the Irish way. These two teams met on this exact floor December 13th. Earlier to start the season, the Irish with a victory in 42-38 fashion, led by Will Foley with his 18 points in that one.
Yeah, and that right there could probably determine what this game comes down to. Offensive rebounds, who can get extra possessions and finish those extra possessions in this game.
Zeros on the scoreboard to start. Here's Will Foley, Noah Johansson on him, and we'll see that matchup a lot tonight. A lot of teams like to throw size at Foley to try to throw him off his scoring game. Here's Rankin, patiently waiting, gets it over to Scher. Tembo on Scher. Now McNeil on Rankin, backdoor cut, high-low into Charlie Scher for 2 points.
Found some space there and knocks it down. Good shot.
Cut down the middle, first two tonight, and a steal comes up for the Irish. Wyatt Moore able to take that one away on the errant pass intended for Crowley. Here's Rankin, hounded by Deacon Moore, the two-sport athlete. Pass stolen by McNeil, and a foul going to be called against Foley for holding McNeil on the steal and keeping it at a 2-0 game. As looked like an easy 2 points coming for Marvin McNeil.
Yeah, he was going quickly with that ball. Good thing Notre Dame was able to foul, slow this down, get an inbound pass there, because McNeil was getting an easy 2 there.
This is Deacon Moore working into the right wing corner. Rankin on him. Tembo, left wing extended. Crowley knifing inside, scooping, lost it. Last touched by the Irish, and it stays a baseline inbound for the Cardinals. Crowley to throw it in. Again, 15 straight wins for Notre Dame. The last win for Lawrence came back in 2010 in January, on January 30th. A 54-48 victory for Lawrence. And a special shout out to the Trentonian and Kyle Franco of the Trentonian for providing that stat to us earlier today. Received a text from Kyle with some insight.
Kyle always doing a fantastic job helping us out here at WBCB.
Here's Crowley. Guarded by Foley. McNeil lets one fly from deep. Can't hit. An unkind roll that time. Foley with a rebound. Pass midcourt. He'll reset, pull it around to Charlie Scher. Sure with the first two of the night. 2-0 still the score. This is Wyatt Moore. Josh Gatete. Hounded by Tembo. High-low go the Irish. It's Foley. Left elbow extended. He'll pull it out. Foley. Trying to make something happen on Noah Johansson. He'll work it over. This is Charlie Schur. Moore. Now Foley. Nearing 5 minutes to play in the first. Foley, elbow pull-up on the way. Can't get it to drop. Crowley comes in for the board. Lawrence still looking for their first points. McNeil thought about a baseline three. Here it comes. That won't drop for him. Gatete with the board for the Irish.
Oh, that would have been a highlight play right there if he was able to get that thing to fall.
Foley step back triple. That one too strong. McNeil with the board. Eyes up into the front court. Here's Moore with a steal. And a foul on Tembo against Moore. Wyatt Moore, ever since being put into this starting lineup for Notre Dame, the steals and turnovers forced for the Irish have gone up rampantly per game. And there it is right there in the first quarter. You're seeing it, 2 turnovers forced by Moore already.
Yeah, talked about offensive rebounds, getting those extra offensive possessions. That causes extra offensive possessions too. Steals, try to get the turnovers, try to get extra points, as many as you can.
Schur in the corner, Johansson on him, looking for Gatete, low block, he's got him. They'll give it back out to Schur. He'll drive inside, muscle it up, can't get the roll, rebound by Johansson. He dishes it over to Moore. This is McNeil. McNeil, pull up in the lane, he's got it. Nice move from Marvin McNeil. He averages 16 points a night. There's his first 2. We're all tied up.
And that was a sweet one. Mid-range, just fade away, had enough space. Beautiful shot there by McNeil.
Foley has it stripped. Gatete comes up with it. Gets hit, whistle silent. Corner, Foley, step back. Holds it. Out kick. Schur catch and shoot 3. Why not? Charlie Schur, all 5 for Notre Dame. Irish lead by 3, and here's the press.
Well, big 3 for number 3 there.
Crowley will reset. Marvin McNeil. Charlie Schur now on him, trying to force him left. Down low, Johansson, low block, scoop. Got hit, whistle silent. Moore comes up with the board. Transition for the Irish. Kick. Schur. Sidestep 3. It's good. Charlie Schur unconscious to start. He's got all 8 for Notre Dame. Cardinals need a timeout.
Man, oh man, big time 3 there. Put a highlight on the board.
Charlie Schur, 6 in a row and 8 overall to start tonight. A 6-point lead for Notre Dame.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
Quite the start in this one, Gus Barber.
Yeah, 2 big-time 3s there for Notre Dame, getting a 6-point lead. The start you wanted if you're Notre Dame, and if you're Lawrence, just got to calm down. It's still early in this ball game. Obviously, the game just started, but got to slow things down. You've had opportunities on the other end. Just got to finish them. But you can see the juice from both student sections here. A cross-town rival. Hey, you should just say down the street, around the corner. These schools are so dang close.
A hop, skip, and a jump away, if you will. Cardinals to inbound, trailing by 6. Full court press still on from the Irish. Lawrence looking to break it. Pass up ahead to Moore. He hauls it in. Dump down. Johansson can't finish. Second chance up. Finish that, but a foul comes in on the baseline.
Yeah, I was just saying how Lawrence, they've had opportunities at this offensive end. They just got to finish it, and that's a clear example right there. Get a layup, got to finish it. Well, weren't able to, but now you're going to the free throw line, try to shorten this deficit.
Noah Johansson averaging just under 13 a night. First shot is good at the line from him. Johansson's second shot is true at the line. Cuts the deficit in half. It's 8-4. Notre Dame leading. Diamond set to start here from the Cardinals. Josh Wilson into the game, fresh in off the bench. Gives Connor Crowley a break. Here's Rankin driving inside. Down low look. Tate can't get it. Good defense at the rim from the Cardinals to start this one. McNeil, skip pass, corner, can't handle it as Wilson, and that one skips away and back the Irish way.
And that looked like a good find there by McNeil. Finding the guy in the corner, looked like he was open. Maybe just a little bit cleaner of a pass to get it. But that's one you're going to want back if you're Lawrence. Like I said, another opportunity where you've had a chance. You just got to be able to finish.
Foley and Rankin, two guards trying to break this press as they have time and time again to start tonight. Foley thought about a healthy three. McNeil on him. Rankin works it to Scher. Already shown he can hit a couple from deep tonight. This is Moore. Thought about it, works it to Foley. Three on the way from Foley. Right in the face of McNeil. He strikes from deep. Notre Dame sinking from beyond the arc to start. They're up 11-4. Cardinals looking for a response. Wilson. Over to Coda. Carrick into the game. McNeil, step back three. Healthy one.
Oh.
That one's good. He's got 5 and a response for Foley.
He was feeling himself there. That was a hefty step back three, but he made it look easy.
Right in front of Tim Stevens on the Notre Dame bench. Rankin catch and shoot triple. That won't drop. Get Tate battling for it. It's Johansson with the board. McNeil, another three. Short. Ball's loose. Johansson fighting for it. Saved by Coda. Wilson over to Coda. Here's Carrick in the left wing corner. Works it over to Johansson. Under a minute to play. Cardinals down by 4. Carrick gets a screen. Works it left. Floats. Can't get the roll. Johansson with another board. Spinning. Turnaround Jay. Why not? Noah Johansson, he's got 4 and makes it a 2-point game. Down low pass, beautiful feed and finish from Wyatt Moore.
That looked pretty there.
Moore channeling his inner slot receiver and finding space on the baseline, all in one motion, finishing for 2. McNeil pulls up high off the glass and hits. Final seconds. Wilson pokes it free. Moore trying to shoot at the buzzer, but it won't count. 13-11 the score, 1 quarter down. Notre Dame leading by a deuce. Back and forth we go. Here from Lawrence Cardinal School, the high school, that is, on WBCB.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
If your school would like a game, any sport, video stream like the one you're watching tonight, contact WBCB Sports Director Breanne O'Neill. Breanne at WBCB1490.com. That's Breanne, Breanne, at WBCB1490.com. 1 quarter down, Notre Dame leading by a field goal, 13-11 the score. Charlie Scher leads all scorers. He's got 8, but right behind him, it's Marvin McNeil with 7. McNeil and Johansson leading the way for Lawrence, the only 2 scoring so far for the Cardinals. Here's Rankin, needs help. Gets it across midcourt to Foley. Now Scher drives in, left hand, high off the glass, and no good. Notre Dame wanted a goaltend. Might have been just that. Corner feed. Wilson catch and shoot 3. Too strong. Moore with the board.
Still early, but you're gonna want to have to hit those shots if you're Lawrence to stay in this game with the way that Notre Dame is shooting tonight. Seems like they can't miss a bucket.
Number of high percentage looks for Notre Dame to start. And they've made a couple of high percentage threes. Foley high-low, Gitete blocked from behind by Coda. McNeil works it over to Johansson. Him and Moore tangled up for a bit. Carrick with a catch and shoot three, too strong. Moore with another board. Here's Scher. Driving. Scooping. And took a lot of contact, but no whistle.
Yeah, and he fell hard. That was a loud thud. You could see him grimace.
Beautiful pass to Carrick, who can't finish. Johansson gets another offensive rebound. Marvin McNeil in the gym range, as they call it for him. Here's Coda working to Carrick. McNeil thought about a healthy three from beyond the volleyball line. Johansson tries his shot at three. That won't roll. And a rebound batted over to Foley. Still no scoring yet in quarter number 2. Notre Dame ahead by a deuce. Gitete has Coda on him. Works it over to Moore, now Scher. Johansson on Scher. Down low, Foley left hand, gets hit and finishes for 2. A chance at the line for one more for Will Foley as he fights off the contact from Marvin McNeil.
Yeah, and that's just tough by McNeil there. Just gets caught underneath the Notre Dame player and just not in great position. Obviously gets the foul call, and to the free throw line Notre Dame goes.
Musa Kamara into the game for Notre Dame. He takes over for Josh Gitete. Foley at the line, he's got 5. Can't make it 6, an unfriendly roll and a rebound hauled in by Tembo. Here's Josh Wilson. McNeil catch and shoot 3 on the way. Nothing. Foley with the board. Up ahead pass, stolen by McNeil. Drives, gets hit and finishes. No whistle through the contact. Marvin McNeil for 2. 9 for McNeil. Notre Dame by 2 still. Crowley getting set to check back in for Lawrence. Foley wants it. Beyond the arc extended. Deacon Moore on him. He'll drive, put it up, can't hit, batted free. Scher fights for it. Still loose. And last touch by Charlie Scher out of bounds. Crowley comes back in and takes over for Wilson. Connor Crowley, the senior guard. Deacon Moore. Tembo. Coda. Crowley jabs and kicks. Cardinals getting set up in their half-court offense. Under 5 to play here in the first half. Trailing by 2. Crowley to Coda. McNeil can take the lead with a triple.
And that seems to be his spot over there, McNeil. He's already taken 3 shots over in that corner.
Crowley, left drive, off the glass and in. His first 2, a strong take from Crowley. Other end, Moore pumps and hits for 2 more. 4 for Wyatt Moore, and a big response after the easy deuce from the Cards.
A quick response, too. It seems like Lawrence just scored, and already Moore's putting 1 in.
McNeil trying to post up on Wyatt Moore. Baseline kick out. That's going to be a backcourt violation. It is over and back. Gitete getting ready to come back in. Scher will come out. Notre Dame possession, 3:59 to go here in the first half. 17-15 the score. Irish leading by a pair. Inbound into Rankin. Into Kamara. Muscles, but has it stripped. Connor Crowley pries it away. Here's McNeil. Deacon on him. Nearing 3:30 to go in the second quarter. Johansson. Opposite kick, and just too tall for Deacon Moore. Past the outstretched hands and turned over to Notre Dame with 3:23 to play.
Almost had it, trying to stretch out like Michael Jordan in Space Jam there.
Notre Dame back with possession. Up by a pair, looking to build the lead. Rankin, corner, Moore tries his shot at three, knocks it down. Wyatt Moore left alone from the corner and makes Lawrence pay. A 5-point lead for Notre Dame, 3:03 to play here in the second quarter.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
Wyatt Moore with his first three of the night and continuing the trend for Notre Dame. If they've been left open from deep, they've been able to make Lawrence pay, Gus.
Yeah, they left him wide open, and he is so confident in his shot. He's just going to take that all day, every day. And if you're Lawrence, you got to think, you're only down by 5, and you've had a lot of opportunities you squandered on the other end in the offensive zone. You just able to make 1 or 2 of those fall down. You're either tied or only down by 2. So there's some positives for Lawrence, but definitely liking what you're seeing if you're Notre Dame.
Lawrence with possession, trailing by 5. The largest lead of the night for Notre Dame. Camara on Johansson. Right wing extended, it's Tembo. Now McNeil sidesteps a 3. Now steps back, shoots, can't hit. Ball loose, Sure with the board. Gatete gets to the middle, kicks to Camara. Down low, Gatete finishes for 2. Josh Gatete, his first 2 of the night. The lead now 7 for Notre Dame. McNeil. Johansson. Now Crowley. Deacon Moore. Johansson thought about a 3. Camara wasn't having it. McNeil, high-low. Johansson with a beautiful finish. 6 now for Noah Johansson off the beautiful dime for Marvin McNeil.
Yeah, just an absolute beautiful find there, McNeil. Sizing up his defender, saws the cutting man.
Moore comes up with a steal. Cardinals will reset. Handsy defense from Deacon Moore as he takes it away from Miles Rankin. McNeil guarded by Sure, under 2 to play. Quarter number 2. McNeil runs it back. Out towards the midcourt logo. Driving McNeil, not much space. Corner kick, Crowley, he'll float, can't hit. Batted free, Moore with the board. Up ahead, it's Sure. No numbers for the Irish. Sure gonna take it in, kick it out. Rankin. Sure. Sizing up McNeil, thought about a triple. Now works over to Rankin to reset. Under a minute to play, Rankin, he'll draw the foul against Tembo. Just the second team foul against the Cardinals. Coming here in the quarter, 56.8 to play in this first half. Notre Dame keeps possession. Musa Camara comes out and Will Foley back in. Likely a couple of possessions still left in the quarter. Johansson pressuring the ball. The inbounder. Sure works it into the backcourt to Rankin. Rankin on the drive, floats from the charity stripe and hits. Kissing it off the glass for his first 2 of the night is Miles Rankin. The lead back to 7 for Notre Dame. Wilson. Dakota floating it to Johansson. It's stolen by Moore. Another turnover forced by Notre Dame here in this first half. Rankin has it stolen. Deacon Moore, the run out and the score. Defense leading to offense for the Cardinals. Lead down to 5 for Notre Dame. Can play for the last shot. This is Foley. McNeil on him. Under 10 seconds. Foley Looking for space, step back, three. Too strong off the heel. Clock stops with 1.8 to play, 1.6 to be exact. And the Cardinals with full distance to go.
Well, it's not much time, but any time is enough time.
Johansson lets it fly, three-quarter court, but too high on the effort as it catches the netting up above the ceiling as time expires. 2 quarters down, a 5-point advantage in favor of the Rhode Irish, 24-19, Notre Dame on top.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Put your hands together for your Lawrence High School cheerleader.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
24-19, one more half to go. Third quarter just about set to get underway. Alongside Gus Barber, Mike Warren here with you. Great to be with you as the CVC tournament continues on WBCB. The Cardinals begin with possession to start as we flip the floor here from the home of the Cards. Johansson, high post entry feed, looking for McNeil, who gets a screen from him. Over to Deacon Moore. Moore looking for space against Rankin. Gets it back over to McNeil. Thought about a three, over to Deacon Moore. Johansson, a 6'5" forward. Crowley looking for space, kicks it over, it's McNeil again. McNeil gets to the stripe, pulls, can't hit. Here comes Foley. Now Rankin. Moore on the right wing to Foley. Catch and shoot three on the way. Short off the front iron. This is Deacon Moore. Moore kicking. Crowley, high post. Step back from Johansson. Can't hit. Just toilet bowled right out that time. Still looking for our first points of the second half. Foley left alone, dead on from three. Can't hit.
Nobody can buy a bucket here in the second half.
McNeil, he can't find it either. Couple of clean looks from both teams' leading three-point shooters. Just unable to get a roll.
Man, both these fans are anxious. Somebody wants one of these shots to go down.
Still looking for the first points of this third quarter. Foley looking in, Gatete, corner, Moore catch and shoot three. He drills it. Wyatt Moore into double figures with 10. Notre Dame up by 8. It's their largest lead of the night, and a timeout taken by the Cards. Head coach Jeff Molinelli wants to talk some things over. Wide open in the corner again. Wyatt Moore gave him time and knocks it down for his second made triple of the night, now with 10 to lead the Irish in scoring.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
As good of a start as you could ask for if you're Notre Dame, coming out of the halftime locker room, taking advantage of an open three and knocking it down. And based on the timeout taken from Jeff Molinelli, seems like that was something they tried to mitigate coming out of the halftime locker room.
Yeah, you could tell he was not happy calling that quick timeout. Talking over with his team, trying to limit that and trying to figure out something on offense. They just cannot buy a bucket right now.
Johansson on the right low block, kicks out. Tembo sidesteps, drives, floats, can't hit. Gatete with a board. Needs help, has it stripped, and a whistle comes in. First team foul against the Cards. Notre Dame with possession, first foul against Deacon Moore tonight. Rankin, elbow, kick, Foley, back to Rankin, drives, lobs, finishing for two is Gatete. Beautiful pass from Miles Rankin.
Yeah, it looks like Crowley tripped a little bit trying to defend him, so that gave him an opportunity to find open man.
Johansson was open. Moore will coast in and kiss it off the glass for two. Deacon Moore, his second field goal of the night. The lead down to 8 for Notre Dame. Moore, down low, Gatete, muscles it up over Johansson and gets the roll. 4 in a row for Josh Gatete. Lead now 10 for Notre Dame. Breaking the press of the Cards. Down low, Johansson. Turnaround. Hits. Tim Stevens wanted a double dribble, and rightfully so.
Well, it looks like Lawrence starting to finally get in that rhythm offensively. Back-to-back buckets now for them. They're trying to cut back into this lead.
Rankin with McNeil on him. Works it over to Wyatt Moore. Back to Rankin. Sure, driving and the whistle blown on the floor. A blocking foul going to be called against the Cards. 4:21 to go in the third. Tembo and Crowley come out for Lawrence. Molinelli digs into the bench. Wilson back in, as well as Coda. Foley knifing in, kicking out at Sure. Gets it to Rankin. Drives, floats, finishes. Rankin's got 4. Notre Dame back up by 10. Steal from Foley. Gatete for 2. Defense to offense. Notre Dame, their largest lead. It's 12. And another Lawrence timeout.
Yeah, they need to slow things down, try to get back offensively. They're starting to find their rhythm offensively, but it looks like they're starting to lose their rhythm defensively.
A 12-point lead, largest lead for either team tonight. It's in favor of Notre Dame here in the third quarter.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
It's been a fun one so far, Gus Barber, and the defense ramping up just a bit. Notre Dame jumping out in front in this third quarter to the tune of 12, and doing so because of their defensive effort.
Yeah, it looked like Lawrence was starting to get into that rhythm, and Notre Dame is starting to stifle them with that defense. Quick turnover there by Lawrence. Easy basket by Notre Dame. They're starting to take full momentum in this game with halfway through the third quarter.
It's an 11-4 run to start the quarter for Notre Dame. Cards with possession. Under 4 to go in the third. It's McNeil looking to provide a spark. Moore on him. Baseline drive. McNeil cashes in for 2. A strong take from Marvin McNeil puts him in double figures with 11. Here's Rankin. Breaks the press. Foley gets it from Sure. Drives in, scoops up, can't finish, too strong off the glass. McNeil with a rebound. Moore on him, forcing him left. Johansson over to Deacon Moore. 2 of the 4 in the quarter coming from Deacon Moore. McNeil. Looking for Johansson, low block. Mismatch on Sure, who's having none of it. Charlie Sure gets his hand on that one. His first block shot of the night. Possession stays with Lawrence.
You're just talking, Mike, about this Notre Dame defense, showing it right there.
Inbounds pass, floated out. It's Deacon Moore. Rankin marks him. Looking for Johansson back on that low block. He goes to work on Sure. Kicks out. McNeil catch and shoot 3. He drills it. 5 in the quarter now for McNeil. He's got 14.
That's one of those screw it, I'm taking this.
Dump down low, Sure finishes. Miles Rankin, a beautiful dime to Charlie Sure, who now has 10. Deacon Moore down low, Johansson finishes. 10 for Johansson. Lead down to 7. Gatete lines up a triple. It's on the way. Can't hit. Moore battling for it. Hauled in by Johansson. McNeil up ahead pass. Wilson finishes on the lob. Here come the Cards. Josh Wilson's first 2 of the night on the beautiful pass from Marvin McNeil. Card student section coming to life. A 5-point game. Trailed by as many as 12. Moore. Sure, Gatete in the corner. Looking for Foley, they'll reset. 80 seconds left in the quarter. Charlie Sure, Gatete, corner, Moore. Foley pumps, drives, gets hit, and draws the whistle. A heady play from Will Foley. Saw there was a size mismatch in Johansson on him and used the pump fake to his advantage to draw him in the air and to draw the whistle. Foley, that's his first point of the second half. He's now got 6. And hits the second. 2 for 3 on the night at the line is Will Foley, and makes it a 7-point game. McNeil thought about it. Gets the switch with Sure. They call out their play. It's Memphis. Looking for Johansson, low block. Turns and hits. Beautiful move from Noah Johansson tonight. 6 in the quarter, 12 on the night. Foley over to Rankin. Final seconds, nearing the 30-second mark. Foley forcing it inside, left it short. McNeil with a rebound. Nearly loses it himself. Lost his dribble, no-look pass. Coda, turnaround miss. Rebound Rankin and a foul. .2 left on the clock here in this third quarter. Notre Dame to inbound, full court press on here from Lawrence. And just as I say that, they'll back up into their half-court set. Irish can play for the last shot. This is Rankin. Wilson extends out onto him, over to Sure. Pass, Gatete, back to Sure. 3 on the way, too strong. Poked free, and the time expires on the clock. 3 quarters down. 39-34, Notre Dame in front, but the Cards with a bit of momentum as they close out the third on a bit of a run. Trailing by 5 are the 2-seed Cards on their home floor. 1 quarter to go here on WBCB.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Marvin McNeil leading all scorers for the Lawrence Cardinals in this one. He's got 14. Noah Johansson right behind him with 12. For Notre Dame, it's Charlie Sure and Notre Dame with 10 apiece. Foley has 7. Gatete has 8. Each team scoring 15 in the third quarter. And we've got a 5-point advantage in favor of the visiting Irish. 39-34, 3 quarters down. 1 more to go for a trip to the CVC Tournament Finals on Saturday.
And it's been a hard-fought battle here tonight.
Sure gets it in. It's Will Foley to start. Notre Dame has possession. Led by as many as 12 in this one. Jumped out to that lead to start the third quarter, but the Cards responding to end the frame and gaining some much-needed momentum. Tate looking for help. Moore hounding him. Still needing help, and last touched. Looked like that was last touched by the Cards. But it was last touched by Miles Rankin.
Yeah, he was trying to plead his case to the ref, and the ref was having none of it.
Looked like from our vantage point right in front of us here, that hit Tembo off the hand last. Cardinals with possession, a chance to make it a single possession game. McNeil just inside the stripe and hits. A long two from Marvin McNeil. He's got 16. Rankin works it towards midcourt. Moore. Rankin looking for space. Deacon Moore all over him. Still needs help. Kicks out. It's Wyatt Moore. Here's Foley. Foley takes on two and finishes. Give him 9. Lead back to 5 for Notre Dame. Under 7 to go.
That was a tough basket, too, to fight through contact, spin move under the basket, make that look silly.
McNeil looking for a response. Skip pass. Moore catch and shoot 3. Too strong. Johansson saves into Tembo. McNeil baseline drive on Wyatt Moore. Floats and hits. He's got 18 now.
And he's starting to heat up at the right time.
Back to a 3-point game. Foley spinning, floating, and on the follow for 2 is Will Foley, turning garbage into gold. He's got 11. McNeil takes the screen from Johansson, gives it up to Tembo. Here's Wilson. Moore trying to get it to McNeil, and they do. Healthy 3 on the way.
Wow.
Marvin McNeil with a 3 from the parking lot. It's a 2-point game. Foley has it stripped. Moore finishes, but a whistle came first.
Yeah, they're going to say it's on the floor here, but man, oh man, go back to that last possession. What a big-time 3 there by McNeil. Like you said, from the parking lot, that was a hefty 3, and he said, screw it, I'm taking this thing. Like you said, he is heating up at the right time.
Lob, Gatete can't finish. Cardinals protecting the rim. Can take the lead with a 3, tie with a 2. McNeil. Double kicks. Corner. Here's Crowley. Floats, left hand, too strong. Moore with a board, and a blocking foul called against Deacon Moore. It's just the second team foul against Lawrence in this quarter.
Yeah, a good job by both teams tonight on fouling. You haven't seen too many of them.
Well, neither team's been in the bonus yet tonight. Gatete to inbound. Full court press on here from the Cards. Pass into Foley. Crowley on him. Here's Foley. Across the timeline over to Rankin. Excuse me, that was Scher. Foley scooping and hitting for 2. Tim Stevens calls a timeout. Notre Dame up by 4. And Will Foley doing the majority of the damage. Getting inside. 6 straight for him to start the fourth quarter. 13 points now for Will Foley tonight.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Well, Gus, we've seen the firepower offensively for both of these teams, but for the Cardinals, trailing by 4. They need a couple of stops here down the stretch.
Yeah, their offense is starting to heat up, getting a really good rhythm. McNeil is just playing his lights out right now, playing off his mind. But you got to get a stop defensively. Defensively, you got to slow down this Notre Dame team. Notre Dame is also starting to get into rhythm offensively, and like you said, that is not what Lawrence wants to see right now. But still 4.5 minutes still left. They're only down by 4. Bucket here and a stop. This could be a whole different ballgame.
Owen Gojaniuk comes into the game and gives Will Foley a break. Notre Dame with a 4-point lead, 4:33 remaining. Cards with possession. This is McNeil. McNeil going to work on Wyatt Moore. Gets to the charity stripe. Pulls. Can't get it to drop. Gojaniuk taken to the floor, and a foul going to be called. Whistle comes in late, and over the back foul going to be called against Connor Crowley. And Gojaniuk comes out, and Foley comes right back in. Third team foul against the Cards. 2 away from being in the bonus are the Irish. Here's Rankin and Foley trying to break this full court press. Middle, it's Gatete, now Rankin. Irish will set up in the half court. 4 minutes to go in regulation. A trip to the CVC Tournament Finals on the line. Sure, a 3, strong off the heel. Had a clean look from dead on. McNeil skip pass. Tembo will drive in, scoop it up, hits, and a chance at one more. Andrew Tembo, the sophomore, finishes through contact.
That is a tough basket right there. A little fight through a defender there and try to go up a little jelly kind of.
His first 2 points of the night. Couldn't come at a better time. A chance to make it a 1-point game here for the Cards. And he hits. It's a 1-point game. Notre Dame in need of a response. Rankin. Over to Moore. Tembo on Moore. Back over to Rankin. Trying to get it to Foley. They can't. Rankin will drive. Kick corner. Sure. A 3. It's good. Charlie Sure with a huge 3. Timeout called on the floor. 48-44, Notre Dame extends the lead back to 4. 3:13 to go in regulation. Sure's first points of the fourth quarter, a corner triple to extend the lead back to 4, and a big-time shot from Sure, his third made triple of the night.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
Nearing 3 minutes to go in regulation, Gus Barber. It's been a fun one so far, and the CVC tournament in its inaugural year really has delivered in full fashion. A full slate of games tonight on WBCB, a couple coming from Ewing High School as both the boys and girls in the semis for Ewing. Notre Dame, both their boys and girls in the semis as well in the CVC tournament. Girls hosting tonight and the boys on the road.
The CVC has lived up to its expectations. We were wondering how it would fare compared to the MCTs, but this CVC is fantastic.
This foul going to go against Wyatt Moore. Away from the ball. It's the second team foul and the first against Wyatt. Each team with 2 timeouts remaining according to the scoreboard. 3:03 to go here in the fourth. McNeil to Johansson and gets it back in the corner. Wilson driving on Foley. Turns. It's got nothing. Works it out. Here's Johansson. Into the corner. Nothing there. McNeil gets a screen. Gets to the elbow. Sizing up Moore, step back Jay off the window for 2. 9 in the fourth quarter from McNeil. He's got 23, Sure driving, draws the whistle. The Cards thought it was a clean block, but Sure able to draw the whistle, and he'll head to the line for a pair. That's the 5th team foul now, I believe, against Lawrence.
Yeah, and even if there was a lot of contact underneath there. Lawrence isn't going to like it, but it looked like there was a foul.
And still just the 4th team foul up on the scoreboard for now. Sure drains a pair at the line. Irish back up by 4. 2:20 to go in regulation. Tim Stevens yelling for one stop from the Irish sideline. Foley on Wilson. Gets the screen, drives baseline. Count it, and the foul.
Oh, man, how did he have an angle to finish that thing?
The foul goes against Will Foley, who's got his palms to the sky, kind of wondering what he did wrong, but just a little too much contact that time on Josh Wilson, the sophomore. To make it a 1-point game, he can't hit. Johansson with a big board. Rankin going to be called for the foul on the floor.
Now the 4th team foul for Notre Dame, so both teams got 4 fouls, so.
4 apiece now.
Yeah.
Second foul against Rankin tonight. Inbound to come, it's McNeil the inbounder. Tembo looking to get McNeil free. He's in the corner, Moore on him. Baseline drive, work out, it's Deacon Moore. Back to McNeil, trying to post up Wyatt Moore. 3 on the way from McNeil, it's good!
Oh my Lord!
Marvin McNeil taking over the fourth quarter. Lawrence by 1, Sure on the scoop, can't hit. Rebound by the Cards. 90 seconds left, pass up ahead. Johansson can't hit, gets his own rebound. Scoops, can't finish that. Gatete with the board. Irish with numbers. Moore, pass to Foley, can't hit. Ball's loose. Bodies hit the floor. Last touched by the Cardinals. Notre Dame with possession, 1:11 to go.
Yeah, and it looks like the Cardinals were looking for the foul call, but no foul call. And as he was looking for the foul call, just gave up the ball.
12 in this fourth quarter from Marvin McNeil. Pass inside to Gatete, last touched by the Cards again. Notre Dame trailing by 1, 1:10 to play. Inbounding under their own basket, it's Foley. Here's Sure. Foley, corner. Tries a 3, can't hit. Whistle blows, and that one touched the top of the basket. That black cable supporting the top of the basket. Clock stopped, 1:01 to play. Cardinals leading by 1. Here's McNeil taking over this fourth quarter. Wyatt Moore trying to pressure him the distance of the floor. McNeil double teamed and a timeout called. Lawrence gets the timeout just in time from Jeff Molinelli. A 1-point lead, 46 seconds left. Can the Cards hold on for a trip to the CVC Tournament Finals?
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
One point separates these two teams. Crosstown rivals, the Cardinals, in search of their first win against Notre Dame in 15 years. Notre Dame looking to continue their strong run towards a CVC tournament finals berth. Led by as many as 12, now trailing by 1. Large in part to Marvin McNeil, who has erupted for 12 in this fourth quarter. He has 26. McNeil gets the inbounds, more on him. Wilson almost has it stolen. Inside Johansson, puts it up, can't hit. Last touched by Josh Gatete. Lawrence with possession, 30 seconds to go under their own hoop.
Yeah, that's huge if you're Notre Dame now. Now you're going to have to try to steal this on the inbound, and if not, time's going to be an issue.
Inbound, Johansson rips it away. Tembo driving, stripped, and last touch by Notre Dame again. 22.6 left on the clock.
You're going to have to look at start fouling if you're Notre Dame. If you don't get this steal in this inbound, you have to foul.
Deacon Moore to inbound. Inbound, Wilson. Ripped free by Gatete.
You'll take that if you're Notre Dame.
Final seconds. Here's Rankin. Gets it to Schur. And Tim Stevens calls a timeout. 11.2 left on the clock. 51-50. Cardinals in front.
What does Mark Zumoff say? We're coming in for a landing.
Gus Barber, hold on to your seat, my friend. We are coming in for a landing. What a game here tonight. Notre Dame with possession. 11 seconds to go in regulation. And an inbound to come from the far side of the court, around midcourt for Notre Dame.
11 seconds until we find out who is going to the CVC Championship, the inaugural CVC Championship.
Lawrence, 11 seconds from their first victory against Notre Dame since January 30th, 2010. It was a 54-48 victory for the Cardinals. 15 years ago, the last time they were able to take down the Irish. Looking to do so and birth themselves into the CVC tournament finals. 51-50 the score, 11 seconds in regulation. Charlie Schur will inbound for Notre Dame. Pass stolen, McNeil has it, and a foul comes in. Rankin fouls McNeil and sends him to the line. 8 seconds left. Deacon Moore comes up big again for the Cardinals as he forces a huge turnover.
And we talked coming into this second half, the Lawrence defense, they have been good all game, started to wear down, it looked like in that start of the second half. They have turned it on here in the fourth.
McNeil, 2 big free throws at the line here. Hits the first. McNeil to make it a 3-point game. Can't hit. Ball ripped free. It's loose. And a whistle comes in.
I think they're calling a timeout. I don't know.
Notre Dame just got a timeout. Jeff Molinelli is furious.
Yeah, I don't know if they had full possession there. It looked like the scrum for the ball was still going on, and they granted a timeout with a possession for Notre Dame. That's huge.
Close down the stretch, as close as they come in terms of a call. Charlie Schur was up for the rebound, had it for a split second, and the whistles came in not long after. the timeout called by Notre Dame as quick as possible. If your school would like a game, any sport, video streamed on WBCB, contact our sports director, Brianne. Brianne at WBCB1490.com. That's Brianne, B-R-E-A-N-N-E, at WBCB1490.com. 8 seconds left on the clock, just about. Probably a little bit less, actually. 6.4 they put back on. Notre Dame has possession, trailing by 2. And the full floor to go. Wyatt Moore will inbound for Notre Dame. Press on from the Cards. They get it into Foley. Final seconds, Foley works it across, 2 seconds. Step back, 3. No good. The Cardinals hold on and get their first win against Notre Dame since 2010. The Lawrence Cardinals are on their way to the CVC Tournament Finals.
And the fans are storming the court. It looks like March Madness already, but it's February, baby. We're going to the CVC Championship.
Marvin McNeil, 17 fourth quarter points. What a performance